What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time. The channel name is Desire is Fire. To kick off this video, some of the good pieces of news that I want to bring to you. I actually came across several, but as always, where I have been getting these good pieces of news is on goodnewsnetwork.org. I mean, that's where I've been getting it lately because it's always filled with so much positivity. But I came across several things. I came across even several more. I recommend going to that website anytime just to read the uplifting stories and to see the awesome news. But one of the articles it had was there was this boy who he was a teenager who had been talking about cleaning up the plastic waste in the ocean between the United States and Hawaii. And I truthfully wasn't even aware that it was this much waste, but if the article was correct, what it said was it was roughly twice the size of Texas. That much waste that was out there. And he came up with a plan on how he was going to get it cleaned up and how soon he would get it done. Most people estimated that it would take thousands of years, but he said he could get it done in 10 years. And actually, in July, they are going to start sending out some of these things that he has designed into the ocean to start bringing the waste in and getting rid of it. So that was an awesome piece of news. There's also a sorority who gave a World War II vet a wish. They made his wish come true that he wanted to have a dance with a beautiful woman. So that was really heartwarming. And also, somebody in San Francisco had created a project for finding jobs for the homeless in the Tenderloin district over there. And another heartwarming story, some of the people that had been forced into homelessness have now gotten into jobs that are six-figure jobs for them. So as I said, there's always great things to read about and stories to find on that website. So the website is goodnewsnetwork.org. I definitely recommend checking it out. And on today's video, what I want to talk to you guys about is it's something I've actually used in my life quite a bit, but I just realized I don't think I've really brushed on it very much in these videos yet. But the principle of autosuggestion or self-suggestion, self-affirmations, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of all the same thing. Now, I have started reading this book, The Master Key System, just because I've been listening to the audiobook for The Secret for quite some time now. I've seen the film on Netflix, but I am constantly listening to The Secret whenever I can. And sometimes I've gotten distracted with work or just other things throughout my day, and I realize, I need to listen to this. And I mean, that's just for me personally, but that's my positivity that I like constantly listening to, and sometimes I listen to other things, but each time I listen to The Secret, I pick up on a different thing as I'm listening to the audiobook once again. And something that kind of called out to me is, the author is always talking about, not always, but several times throughout the audiobook, she mentions The Master Key System by Charles Haanel. And I thought, I'm clearly understanding everything that she is saying, and I've seen these things happen in my life. I believe 100% what she is saying, how I can make my dreams and goals manifest in my life. But she's referring to this book a lot. I should check out this book. And so I've been doing that, and it gives a weekly exercise to practice for an entire week before you go to the next chapter. It's not your average book where you just read and read and read and read. You're supposed to read one chapter for an entire week, and then the next week you start the next chapter. But the second chapter is basically about autosuggestion. Now, that's not what it's labeled at on here, but it is something that I have used in my life since I first read the book Think and Grow Rich a few years ago, back when I was selling some alarm systems in Miami. But basically, the principle behind it is what you can do to make sure and convince yourself that you are going to get what you are wanting is, even if you haven't developed that faith just yet, just start like make believing pretty much. And um just start pretending like you're going to get that life. Even if you don't quite believe it yet, don't let doubt really stick in there. But if you're not sure, you're kind of questioning yourself, anything like that, just, like I said, make believe. Just keep telling yourself, this is what I'm going to do. Even if you don't know how you're going to get there yet, that starts sinking into your subconscious mind, and then it starts developing that belief. The more you believe something and the more you have faith, the more you start calling that into your life. You start attracting it into your life. So it's something very important and very useful to use in your life. So, you know, a lot of things, when you're used to things being a certain way in your life and suddenly you've decided, hey, I'm going to get this out of my life. I am going to get this huge goal that I never thought was possible or that would take years to get. No, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to get it by this date. So just decide that you're going to get it. And as you keep repeating things to your subconscious mind, you will see it being attracted into your life. And I mean, I can't state that enough. That is how you convince yourself, even if you don't know at first, that's how you convince yourself that it's going to happen. Your subconscious mind does not have a filter like your conscious mind does. You could keep telling yourself, there is a... I'm trying to think of the most random thing ever. I don't know. There's a dog with a rainbow-colored tail and rainbow paws that exists, that lives right by me. I don't know, something like that. And as far out there as it sounds, the more and more and more that you repeat it to yourself, you convince yourself that it's true. And it is because your subconscious mind, as I said, does not have a filter. It can't discern what is true and what is false or what is a lie. So what you're wanting in your life, it doesn't mean that it's a lie, but if you're having a tough time convincing yourself that it is something you are capable of or that will come into your life, start using this. The autosuggestion, self-suggestion, self-affirmation. Like I said, whatever you want to call it or whatever you have heard it being called, use it in your life. If you don't know more information about it, look it up. Read the book Think and Grow Rich. Pick up the Master Key System. You know, whatever way that you feel would best be suited to you to help you learn, I strongly suggest finding out about it and realizing how powerful the principle is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Leave any comments below, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.